I'm back in the tub. So I think if I normalize the tubness, then people will feel normal. Also, at this point, bro, y'all seen everything on this page. So shit, you're still rocking with me, bro. Come on. Anyway, I just wanted to announce I'm a father now. So please come correct. I used to be a child. I used to be Malcolm Daddy the musician, but now I'm my father the master. I'm saying in my bio that Sirius called me master since that's the name I changed it to. Like I think in like 7th grade. So hey, this is just coming to fruition. This is me on my Airbender, Avatar Airbender. Cause that's me, bro. I've never been Toph. Look, I can see, bro. I see it clearly now. The rain is gone. I've never been Katara either, so. A lot of you soccer ass punks need to shut up and listen to Mount Daddy, who's now Mount Father. Alright, stay tuned. Boom. How does it feel? How does it feel? Oh, you get that reference. I hope you get that reference. And so, I watched that video a lot. Because my mom watched it, not because I wanted to. Alright. Milk Daddy, Milk Father out. Milk Father has to go to work. Alright, now I'm just trying out new material. So, people always say that you should be colorblind, treat people how you would treat anyone. Imagine this. Imagine it's 10 o'clock. You see a Chinese dude walking towards you. 10 p.m., So, you cross the street because, you want to treat him like a black dude. Then you do that, you cross the street. It's an actual black, stick you up. An actual black dude over on that side of the street. What are you going to do? Cross back? Now you look crazy. What if there's a woman on the side of the street? And then you got to cross for that. What if there's three black dudes? 3 black dudes. Oh my goodness. Alert, alert, alert. And so what I'm saying is colorblind is great, but you shouldn't really, the Chinese dude is light skinned. So you'll see him in the dark better. And the black dude is probably just gonna stab you, man. This really isn't a joke. This is just a PSA. Alright. Again, you guys have seen everything, so you're not gonna. Alright, now I'm gonna make this a regular thing, man. I'm sorry, I'm gonna make this the tub. I'm gonna call me Rev Ron, bro. I can't make it right now. I don't know. You're gonna be opening this story, and people are gonna say, "What? Why is this dude in the bathtub?" I don't know, bro. He's on my story, bro. I'm sorry, bro. So can we watch him climax? Alright, that's a story joke. Okay, I should have had some lead up. Alright, this is honestly the last thing from Malcolm Tub, and then I'm gonna get out. I had a riddle. I don't know where I shared. Oh, I shared it on this story, but it's fire. Come on. I said, what's got 3 legs at night, had 3 legs last night, and knows your mom's address? And I give you a hint. It's not your dad. It's somebody's daddy, nigga, but it's not your dad. It's this. Alright. I'm not gonna tell him this out. Alright, I'm obviously a liar. So this is also a good joke. So I was at the food bank the other day, and I was just, I was looking at their form. It said, they have people who can translate for you for certain things, or just in general. Had like French or like Spanish, like, the normal ones, Urdu, whatever. But it had Yiddish on there. I said, bro, look, man, if you're speaking Yiddish, you're ending up at the food place. Someone got to translate for you, but you did. You played the game wrong. You failed life on easy mode. Come on, man. Come on, guys. I mean, it's probably you're still fine and just at the food bank anyway because you just speak Yiddish. I don't want to say what that joke means or who I'm talking about. The Jews. Yeah, speaking of Jewish people, I gotta say, so when the Black Lives Matter stuff was happening, I was cool with it. Even, I had different views at the time. But then it got to a point, even as a liberal person, I was like, okay, now we're saying, no, stop Asian hate, that's fine. But then it got to a point on Instagram, they're saying, support Asian business. Support Asian businesses? Hold on. Now we losing the plot. Now we losing, you stop the hate. Support the businesses. What are we gonna say next? Support Jewish businesses? Come on, bro. That's, I ain't no BIPOC. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm telling too many stories, but it's fine. Alright, so the other day, it was like a week ago, I got a DUI. Because a DUI in Maryland is driving while you smoked weed. And a DWI is if you drunk driving. That's dumb. Whatever. So I couldn't stay in my car or whatever. And I was there for in the sheriff's office for 3 hours, bro. And I said, can you give me a ride back? Cause it was like a 2-minute ride. My place is a 3-minute ride. But they said, no, you gotta get a ride or walk. They had nobody to call. Whatever. The reason they said they couldn't give me a ride, bro, they said they had to respond to a home invasion. Bro, a home invasion? Bro, we've been here for 3 hours doing paperwork. If you do not have to respond. Bro, they invaded it. They were chilling. They did the dashboard afterward. What? And then I saw them drive past me as I was walking home. Imagine this. They drive past like 25 miles an hour. Oh my God. No, but the reason they pulled me over, bro, because they said, they thought I was drunk driving. And they were like, they told me, like, yo, bro, we knew you saw us. We knew, you knew. That's why you made that crazy exit turn. And that's why you did that. I said, bro, I have no idea what you're talking about. Imagine how high you would need to be to make someone think you're drunk. Like, what even? I don't even know. All right, okay. I just remember the last part of the story. But they knew I smoked, right? You can open my, they said before they got out of their car, they knew I started smoking. Goddamn. All right, fair. That's why I do online videography now, not in person. All right. And, I got in the car, they had to do the, drunk driving test, which took like 10 minutes. But I was like, cause I was fighting them about it. I was like, what the, y'all know I'm not drunk. It's so dumb. Anyway, I was going through it. They were like, yo, they're telling me all the instructions. I was like, bro, you gotta slow down. But when I was doing the actual thing, I was looking at them like, imagine someone taking a drunk driving test there, and they're like, you see on their face, they're like, oh, I'm killing this shit, bro. I'm killing this shit. I'm dogging this shit right now. I'm dogging it. But imagine how upset I was when they were like, yo, now we gotta take you in. I said, they gotta take me in. What? Come on, man. I'm too high for this, bro. You're ruining my eye, bro. Come on. All right, now I'm out of time, so I'm really done. But I wanted to say that, so when they pulled me over, I was like giving them shit for like 10 minutes because one officer opened my car door without, he kind of like took a no for a yes and like misunderstood me. And so I was telling them like, if that didn't happen, like this wouldn't have, but they were like, yo, no, you would have been in for a DUI or for weed regardless because we looked in your car like just from the window and we could smell it from our window, bro. And so after that, I was argumentative before. I was chill as hell. I was chill. I was a good time. That's why they gave me a good charge. But the white dude who was the sheriff or whatever, he was bald, bro. He didn't look like he did tie ball. Wasn't trying to have no problem with this guy. I wouldn't even run. But he was like, yo, we see some roaches in your car. I was like, I have no idea what a roach is, sir. I don't know what that is. They said, have you been smoking? I said, I smoked earlier today, but not recently, not before I drove. He said, well, there's ash on your pants right now. Can you explain that? You got me there.